And I'm David.
And we're Where in the World Are We Now? And today, once again, we're at our house in Gajinhan. And we thought we'd update you because just in a week, the work has started here on the outside, and a lot has been getting done in a week. So let's go for a walk and we'll show you the work that's been done. So this is now the view from our front porch. And I'll tell you what, I never ever get tired of seeing that, and I don't think I ever will.
Well, here is one tree that I cut down and the excavator pulled out. And there are two more.
And he pulled out the well, just the decorative well.
Here is the second one. If you remember in the picture, there was a tree here. And the third one, I already got rid of the stump. That was the dead tree that was standing here.
And you got all those weeds that were there all trimmed, and all the weeds that were along the fence all cut. And as you can see, we got a big old load of gravel delivered. This is gonna be for the parking area all in here. It'll be enough for 3 cars, so that's awesome. And then all this he's cleaned up. Looks so great. And our builder is gonna build a retaining wall here so this water, when it rains, doesn't run down into the house. And they dug out this ditch, this drainage ditch, deeper and wider, so we don't have any water getting in the house as well. It is a super hot day today. It's supposed to be 103 today, and it feels every one of those degrees.
Okay, so one of the problems that we have here is that sometimes in the afternoon our water runs out even though we're on the municipal water supply. So our solution is to put a 3,000 liter water tank in the ground, and it will have a pressure pump, pressure tank, so that no matter whether the water is actually running or not, we will have water in the house, full pressure all the time. So this is a 3,000 liter water tank that will go in the ground over in that hole.
And our builder has brought his cement mixer over so that he can make cement, and he had that load of sand delivered so that he could mix that with the concrete. By the way, all this has been cut down by David and our pastor's son and a friend of his. They came one day and just got all this stuff cut down. And here's the big ginormous hole.
Okay, so up there is where the sewage line ended, and they dug a ditch, and they will be building tomorrow a septic tank here to bury it in the ground.
And David will be helping them. Woohoo!
So you can see up here where they scraped out the ditch, they built a bigger berm where in the springtime when we have heavy rains and snow melt, we don't have water running over our property. It will all be contained in the ditch.
And then they spread the dirt out from digging out the septic tank all throughout the garden. So that saved us money not having to haul it off. Plus, you can always use more dirt in the garden. So this was delivered day before yesterday, I think. This is all the block and reinforcement wire and all that to build the septic tank with. Of course, the concrete mix. And then that huge brush pile there is all what David's been working on, clearing out everything. I mean, it just looks amazing. Just look at that view. Isn't it amazing? Okay, so here we are back at the front of the house.
There was a big cedar tree here, if you remember in the previous video, that was dead, so I took that out. And then we have the grapevines that I've got to train next year.
We actually have grapes all over these vines. See some there, and there's some here. There was plenty of them growing up on the top of that dead tree, which were a little difficult to get to. And then
I still have a lot of cleaning out to do here, but I've gotten out all of the brush from around the plum trees that we have here. So it's getting cleaned up little by little.
that's the updates for the week. We'll probably do another video next week because the septic tank's going to be built tomorrow, and I'm sure sometime next week the water tank is going to be put in. So pray for David. He's not the spring chicken he used to be, but he still thinks he is. So
stay with us for our updates, folks, because we do have a lot going on, and Lori's going to do frequent updates, hopefully, on what's going on with the house, so you can see it as it progresses.
thank you so much for watching and for following and commenting. Your comments are just so appreciated. They keep us encouraged and keep us going. So we'll keep you updated as when we have things to report, and
Give us a thumbs up. Ciao.
Vidimose, which means see you later in Serbian.